guys, it's Angel and welcome back to Angel's World. Today I'll be showing you some tools that I use in order to incorporate God and Jesus into day-to-day life with my kids. So if you guys are interested, let's just jump right into it. Let's start with the teenagers. I do have a 14-year-old. She's going on 15, and with her it's a little bit different. We're at the stage in life where she's questioning things and she's not sure of if God is real, if he's not real, the rules, do I have to do this, do I have to do that, why do I have to do this, why do I have to do that? She's at that stage. So she's kind of trying to come into her own and making her own understanding. It is hard for me as a parent, and I'm quite sure it's hard for a lot of parents to watch their children go through this struggle, especially when you know the truth. You can't beat it in them, but you can try other things. So this is something new that I picked up. I have not shown her this yet, but I want to show you guys before I give it to her. So this is called 30 Truths for Common Lies for Teens. And this is by the Daily Grace Co. I have a lot of items by the Daily Grace Co. If you guys are interested and want to know the things that I picked up, then let me know down below. But this is 30 Truths for Common Lies. So let's just look into it. This first page, as you can see, it says, when the enemy whispers lies to us, we can combat them with the truth of God's word. And that's very important. And then here's the table of content. I'm not going to go deep into this, but this is the table of content. Hopefully you guys can see it. And it shows every question that is kind of common in teenagers' thoughts and minds, and it's kind of iffy for us to be able to answer. I'm quite sure most parents are able to answer these things, but I thought this was kind of cool because I did have her write a list of things that would make her second guess of why she would think God wasn't real. So these are, I'm just going to read a couple of them. So lie number 1 is, I am not pretty or good looking enough. Number 2 is, people think that I am, and then there's a blank. Number 3, I need to do what others want or expect to be affirmed. Number 4, I am a failure. Number 5, I need a relationship to feel loved and whole. So these are just lies, and it has 30 lies here. And let's go to the first lie. The introduction. You have tips for combating lies, and it shows you the tips and the steps to take. Number 1 is be in God's word daily, memorize scriptures. Number 2, number 3 is pray, and number 4 is share with others. So these are tips for combating lies. And then number 1, the first lie is, I am not pretty or good looking enough. No matter the flaws we perceive in ourselves, we are wonderfully made by God. And then it has a page. I'm not going to read through it because I want to make this video kind of short and sweet. But after you read that passage, it continues on this page. It has an action step, which is write Psalms 139:14 on a sticky note and place it on your mirror to reflect on each day. And then it goes in number 2, the second lie. So it's just something that your children could read, your teens could read, when they are feeling low or feeling some kind of way as far as school or as far as friends or as far as parents. They're able to know that when the devil whispers things in their ear, that is a lie. So this is great. She already has a Bible I bought for her a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly what for, but it was like the special occasion, and it has you write like this little scripture in there for her. She already has a Bible, but we're definitely going to incorporate this because the good thing about this is they have it for adults, and we go through the exact same thing. So this is 30 Truths for Common Lies for Women. So if you guys want me to get deep into this, I can, but not on this video because it's about the kids. But I just want to show you guys that they have one for your teenager, and they also have one for you. So this is something you can do together. So this is for the teen, and this is the only thing that I have for my teen as of now, and I'm really, really excited to start reading this with her kids. So let's jump into daily devotionals. So I have a daily devotional for the kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it is called Jesus Calling. Isn't this cute? And it's a daily devotional. It's 365 days devotional for kids. It's by Sarah Young, adapted by Tama Fortner. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But this is a everyday devotional. This is a year devotional. And you present it to, and I didn't write anybody's name because I have two little ones. I have a 5-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. And it's so cool. It has a little marker, a little ribbon to show you what day you're on. It has a little orange ribbon. And I read the reviews, and a lot of adults were saying they like this as their own devotional, which is pretty cool. But today is January, I think the 5th. So let's read January the 5th because it has dates. It's so cool, so cute. I'm just to the point now, I don't know when is the good time to read it. So January 5th is Winning My Way. But we live by faith, not by what we see. 2 Corinthians 5:7, and that's the CEV version. So let's read it. What does it mean to win? Your friends and maybe even some grown-ups may say that winning means never messing up, never failing. It is being the best, better than anyone else, and being in total control. That is how the world sees winning. But I have another definition. Winning is for all eternity. It's about letting me have total control. It is admitting that you need me and then trusting me to lead you. Don't just ask me to bless what you have already decided to do. Ask me what I want you to do. I may fill your heart with a dream that seems impossibly far beyond your reach. That dream will be bigger than anything you can do on your own. But remember, nothing is beyond my reach. Yes, you mess up sometimes and you will make mistakes, but when you depend on me, I will use your mistakes to grow your faith and to help you win my way. Isn't that cool? And this is Psalms 34:17-18. So after you read this, you can actually get the Bible out and actually read the verse that it's referring to. But the cool thing about this one, if you haven't noticed while I was reading, it speaks to you as if Jesus was speaking to you. It literally speaks to you as if Jesus himself was talking to you. And I think that is so cool for your kids. So not only is this good for the little ones, it's good for your teen as well. So what I'm going to start doing is having this be read either before breakfast or maybe even before dinner, because sometimes we all eat breakfast at different times. So my oldest starts school at 8 in the morning and my 5-year-old starts school at 10, sometimes 10:30. So I'm able to allow him to sleep in a little longer so I can get some sanity. So I might do this for dinner. Every day before dinner, we're going to have the teenager. That's how you incorporate it. We're going to have my teenager read the devotional for the day. So yeah, so you can include your teens and your youngest little cheerleaders in this one. It's the daily devotional and it reads as if Jesus is speaking to your kids. And I think that is so cool. On the flip side, for my parents, you have this one, which is Jesus Always. And this is also written by Sarah Young. And this is a 365-day devotional as well. And this speaks to you as if it is Jesus speaking as well. So, for the kids, for the adults. If you guys want me to get more in depth with this, I can. And I also have a video. I'll link it right now. I read one of the devotions out of this. This is excellent. And I try to read this every night. I don't always succeed, but I do try. Let's jump into Bible studies. So this one right here, oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love this. And this is by the brand Sunday. And it is, you hear that? It is like, oh, stuff is fine. It's like a linen book. It is so pretty. I wish you guys could see the texture. Hopefully you guys can see the texture. Content. And this is a big book, you guys. Like, this is a big book. This is your table of content. And this, the Bible study for kids, is a 1-year kid-focused study on the Bible that brings the entire family together. It shows you the summary, the deep dive, the memory verse, the application, and a prayer. It has all of these in this book. And it also has the cutest illustrations. The cutest illustrations. Do you see this? It's so cute. Then you have your weekly story. So it's weekly. It is the 52-week biblically overview, includes illustrations, activities, prayers, and personal applications for the whole family, along with extended reading opportunities for the adults. We believe growing closer to God can begin at any age. Let us help guide you. Let me show you the first page. So God created everything, Genesis 1-2. So as you can see, look at that. So after you read it, you can show them this cool picture. And then you actually have them do the activity right here. And then they can color the page. Now, let me tell you what I do. When it comes to coloring these pages, because I want to keep this pristine, because it's so cute. So what I do is I print them. I put them on my printer, where I put them on the scanner, and I scan them off. So I scan off 3. So my son, my youngest daughter, and me will sit and color after I read them the Bible study for that week. So many activities for your kids in this book. If you homeschool, this is a part of our homeschool days. And I haven't been doing it as much because I kind of fell off. But you guys, they have everything in here for all ages, like things for all ages. This book is adorable. I wish I could flip through, like hold it. So there we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. So this is the Bible study for your kids. And it's excellent everyday thing that you can do with your kids. It's so cute. And because we had that, the Bible study, this is for adults. So as you can tell, I buy things for me, and then I love the things for me, so I try to find them for the kids. That's basically what this is about. So here we are. We have the Old Testament and the New Testament, and it also comes in a PDF file. So when I ordered this years ago, they sent me an email with the PDF files. So if you are interested in getting these, I will try to link it below. None of these things are sponsored. I bought all of these things with my own money, because I always try to find a fun way to incorporate God and Jesus into our daily lives, into my daily life, and bedtime stories. I bought this when I bought Priscilla Shiver's Elijah Bible study, and I have not done it yet. You guys, that Bible study been out maybe 2 years, and I haven't done it yet. But I bought this, and this was actually the first item that I bought for my kids, besides my oldest daughter having her Bible that I bought her a while ago. This was the first thing that I bought to incorporate God into my children's lives. And it says God love is unstoppable, and that's a promise. Noah Ark, Joseph's dreams, Jesus' miracles. The Bible is rich with stories for our children to hear and enjoy. But when those stories uncover the threads of God's promises, our children learn much more than individual Bible stories. They discover how God has demonstrated his love for us, from the first promise in the garden to the promise of the new heaven and earth. A conventional, whimsical, biblical, faithful retelling of more than 50 key Bible stories. The Promise of God's Story Bible lets your children hear favorite stories with new ears, repeatedly assuring them that each word is proof of God's unstoppable love and unbreakable promises to his people. And this book, I do read this to my kids. They enjoy a bedtime story, and I have them pick whatever story they want. And let's just do a quick flip through. Oh, goodness. So, yes, let's do a quick flip through. Look at that. Wow. That looks really nice. Sorry, you guys. My lights started going out and all types of things. So somebody don't want me to get this video out. But it doesn't matter what that somebody do, because I work in the spirit of Jesus Christ, not in the spirit of fear. So we're going to get this video done, okay? So anyways, like I was showing this picture. I think that's so cool, and it's so colorful. And let's continue to do a flip through. I'm going to put it this way. And we're just going to flip through really quick. And you can, let me see. Let's continue to do a flip through. And these are just some of the pages and stories that they have in here. And this is super cool. So this is a bedtime storybook, which is great because when the kids get done with their bath time, I'm able to read them a story. I usually have them go pick their book. So this is one of them that they may pick, or this is the latest thing that I picked up for the kids. And the books are in there backwards because that's just how my kids roll. And this is one you can hold like this. And these are cardboard books, and it has Exodus, Creation, Garden of Eden, Ten Commandments, the Lost Shepherd, Deep and Wide, John the Baptist, This Little Light of Mine, Count Your Blessings, Jesus, Love the Children, Psalms, and Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. And this is from ages 12 months and older. So if you have kids that's just learning how to read and build their vocabulary, where it says right here, build vocabulary and language skills, introduce word recognition, support early reading readiness. And this is called Bedtime Bible Study. So since I bought this, the kids don't even bother to grab this book. So that's why we're just getting to Isaac in this book, because they usually grab these books. And I have them, let me fix them really quick, because they're able to just grab this off the shelf. I tell them, go get your story for the night. They snatch this off the shelf. They know to open it, and they both grab them a book. So let's see. Let's grab a quick book out of here. Like I just did, I read off the titles. These are the titles, and these are little cardboard books. So they're not super long at all. They're really quick. So I'm able to read 2 of these. So I let my son and my daughter pick one. And yeah, so this is how the book looks. It's very small compared to my hand, as you can see. That's the front. That's the back. This is the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to read through this really quick because I know this video is kind of long. We're going to read through it really quick. You guys get the gist of it. If you guys are interested, I did get this from Amazon. So it says creation. It says, in the beginning, there was only God. Then God said, let there be light, and there was light. God called the light day. Now, I don't read this fast to my kids, but I'm reading fast to you, okay? The only reason I'm reading this is because you may want to know how the book is before you buy it for your kid. God created the water and sky. He created land where the sea and sky meet. And don't judge my nails. God got that covered, okay? God covered the land with plants. He hung the sun and moon in the sky. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. God filled the water with fish. He made birds to fly through the sky. We have not read this book before because they only pick the same books over and over again out of there. So this is a cute book. We're reading this tonight. God created animals to live on the land. The only con I have about this book in particular is they should have had a section about him creating man. But, I mean, hey, it's cute nevertheless. This is a really cute book, and I read 2 of these a night on a good night. Sometimes I don't read bedtime stories, but on a good night, I do, and I read 2. So, last but not least, the main and important thing you guys can do with your kids so that they can know God and you can incorporate God and Jesus into everyday living with your kids is to pray with them. So we pray every time we eat. The kids know, they say their own prayers. My son wakes up. When he wake up, he says the prayers, and he always pray for the animals, and it's like the cutest thing. He started doing it on his own. I try to incorporate us praying at night, and they see me reading my Bible. They see me praying. They see me doing Bible study. So just those little seeds being planted in them are huge, and this is the way that I water those seeds. If my kids see me reading, they automatically assume I'm reading the Bible. If they see me watching something, they automatically think I'm watching something about the Bible. I love that. It makes me feel so proud. It makes me feel so great. Really quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have this action Bible that we like to go through, and it's like a comic book. So this is really cool. You can get it from Amazon. So those are the tools that I like to use to incorporate God into everyday living as far as being a mom and introducing God to my children, no matter how small or how big they are. These are the tools that I like to use on an everyday basis if I can. I'm not saying I'm perfect, and don't think you have to be perfect either. You don't need all of these things to incorporate God into everyday living or introduce your children to God. All you have to do is pray. Have a Bible, say some verses, and pray with your kids. That'll work. And sometimes it just works for your kids just to see you pray. Like I said, before I bought any of these things, my kids used to be like, "Oh, mommy, is it prayer time? Are you gonna pray? Are you about to read the Bible?" So that was just the seed that I realized, oh, my kids are ready. So I went out and I purchased things just to incorporate it and make it fun. Coloring is fun. Kids love to color. Kids love to draw. But when you're drawing for the Lord or you're coloring for the Lord, it's a whole nother feeling. Comment down below, let me know what tools you may use, or if you just use the Bible, or some ways that you may have certain times that you and your family come together and pray or talk about the Bible or read a devotional. Whatever it is, comment down below, let me know. And if you guys are interested in any of these things for adults, let me know, and I can do a whole separate video on tools that I use to Bible study and get closer to God. So that is it. Be kind, be you, be blessed, and I will talk to you guys later. And don't forget to be the best brand ambassador you can be for Jesus Christ. Bye.